Not sure how to get out of this lockdown boredom? By the end of this video, you will know exactly why we all have to go through this and the way to speed it up so we can have our freedom back. My name is Augustine and I help spiritual awakening souls to get out of their current unfulfilled reality and align them with their higher self using multidimensional reading. So if this is something that you're tuning into, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to be notified every Friday when I post a video. The tools that I suggest here in my channel will help you to raise your consciousness so you will no longer live in fear. Alright, so for the first question, I really like to know the general overall energy for this lockdown. So I'm gonna use this Sacred Spirit reading card and pull one card only to tell us the general overall message for this situation that we are all facing right now. Ooh, I guess this one want to come out. This card, let me quickly show you. It's a beautiful, colorful card. Let me read it to you. Align your universe. Navigate distraction. Based on what we are experiencing, we have a lot of distraction from the external world. Like for example, this can be your family, this can be your friends, it can be the social media, that can be the news. Informations are going through our head and we are not able to process the whole situation, even though for the expert or for the world leaders. That is the reason why right now we really need to ground ourselves. We need to align ourselves with the truth so we can see clearly what are the distractions in the external world, and we need to filter out what is real and what is not real. And it's also about unifying those distractions and to love up all those distractions so you come into a unified consciousness. Alright, let's jump into the second question. I'd like to channel some messages from our collective ego. And you might ask, what does it mean by our ego? Ego, what does that mean? Ego is the part that is unhealed within us, and usually that ego within us, they are only 7 years old, okay? So they are a little boy or a little girl. So the message that I'm gonna ask right now, that's gonna be what are the reasons for this lockdown, okay? And the lessons we have to face during this lockdown. There we go. These are the lessons that we need to face in order to master so we can evolve into a divine human. So the very first thing, the Hermit card comes out. Hermit card is about enlightenment. You dive deep and look within, see what are the things that are unhealed within you. And when you notice those things, you will be able to improve and evolve into a divine human being, okay? And the reason why we all have to go through this lockdown is basically the world, the universe need the whole world to stop and pause, okay? And with this card, we can finally tune inward, just like a hermit. We look inside, we spend so much alone time. And when we spend so much alone time and look inwards, we will know which part of us, the shadow, needs some light and needs some love. And the second message that I'm seeing here is the Seven of Wands here, all right? This is a lesson where you need to honor your truth. Maybe you're stuck in a family, you're stuck with your friends, you're stuck with your housemate, you're stuck with your partner, okay? And you have been neglecting to confront them or have a proper conversation. And now it's really for you to stand tall and honor who you are. People around you might try to not attack you, but they are the echoes of you changing. They are gonna reflect back at you. They are not agree on what you are saying, what you mean, or they don't agree on what you believe. But this is the reason for us to really believe in ourselves. We need to honor our truth. If we put ourselves first, then we have the capacity to take care of others and care about other feelings. So if you are always compromising others when people try to challenge you and you just let them challenge you or you compromise a lot, this is a lesson for you to really stand your ground with love and put yourself first and let you do the things that you want to do. So basically, this is a lesson for all of us to be ourselves instead of neglecting our needs, okay? And the third lesson here from our collective ego is this Eight of Wands, okay? I'm seeing a lot of energy here that wants to make things happen right away. If you are an impatient person, if you're working in a corporate, you want things to get done, this is a time for all of us to learn how to be patient with ourselves and others and how to slow down. If you're working from home, probably you won't have a proper working routine right now, or the office routine is being interfered by this current situation. You may get annoyed, like, I'm so pissed I did these things. Why my work partner didn't do this in time, then now I'm all slowed down by this. This is a lesson for you to learn how to be patient with yourself and love yourself, honor your free space, honor honor yourself basically. Don't push yourself too hard in order to prove yourself to somebody. Everything happens in divine timing. So basically this card teaches us we gotta slow down. We need to accept and surrender and release all our needs to control through the universe. And also for the fourth lesson here, I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. So this is a perfect time for you to review on what you have been working on, okay? Too many of you are carrying too much burden. Look at this image. This person aren't even looking forward. So if you are a workaholic, you work a 9-to-5 job, this is time for you to really slow down, chill out, put all the wands on the floor and look up to see, is this the proper direction that I want to go to or not, okay? It's a time for you to reflect on your work or your life choice. And you need to be true to yourself and honor your truth in order to face that. Okay, it is scary. I'm seeing big change here, okay? And also with the 3 of Swords energy here, well, I'm seeing some of you might going through heartbreaks, okay? You might be with a partner, but then you guys stuck in a lockdown and basically realize that you guys aren't for each other. And this is really sad. Just sit with the sadness, okay? Don't throw the sadness away. Instead, do some meditation, breathe in. You can cry if you want. Do some exercise to really feel the sadness and feel the lessons that you are going through with your partner. And just embrace and release it, because whatever is meant to happen will happen, and this is your lesson, this is your path. Instead, I'd like to ask a question to you. Why this relationship didn't work out, okay? Why you guys have a huge argument? What is the real cause? What is the real lesson for both of you here? And for the last card for the collective ego is this 9 of Wands energy here, and he's holding that one last wand. It seems like doesn't want to do the last step. So for some of you here, you need to know that you are deserved and you're worthy for what you want in life, okay? You have set up the foundation for you to success, and the last thing that you need to know is that you are worthy and you deserve the success and the desire that you want. And now I'm going to tune in with a message from our collective higher self, okay? What does it mean, higher self? The spirit is the energy that lives in love, okay? So if we are connected with our higher self, all the decisions, all the actions we make were based on love, okay? And these cards basically are going to tell us the good side of the lockdown. Like after this lockdown, how can our souls improve? Okay, so we have again 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have 7 cards again. That's cool. All right. Okay, I'm seeing very, very beautiful energy here. And the first card that I want to talk about is the 6 of Swords here. The collective higher self are encouraging all of us to embrace our lesson from the past and release them and move on and only take the best, leave the rest and move on, okay? As you can see this card, this person is on a boat with the spirit guide or the higher self behind him, crossing a river, and the front of the river is quite wavy. And here is a very calm mentality, calm mindset, a calm subconscious mind, okay? So this card means that because of this lockdown, we are able to review what's right and what is not right in our life. Just please embrace all the lesson and let the past go and carry the important things with you, just like this person carrying the important things with him, and move on to a higher level of consciousness, okay? And the next thing that I'm seeing is, so many of us, we have been neglecting the voice within us, okay? Because of the whole lockdown situation, we slow down. So we no longer look at the things in front of us, which cause distraction. Instead, we can really tune into the voice behind us, our intuition, our gut feeling. Know that what really brings you joy. And that thing will make your heart sing, and that thing is gonna guide you to live as a divine human being, guide you to your life purpose. So this is the good things coming out from the lockdown. Don't believe this or not, so many of you with these 2 cards, the Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles, we are being given a chance and opportunity to have a new desire. We can review on our desire. So you will know another purpose in your life. Your purpose won't be aligned with others' purpose, but your true purpose. So really reflect on what is your new true desire. This card also linked to the Fourth of Cups here, this desire is divinely guided. It's a new voice that in you. And I need you to trust this new voice and trust this new desire. And if you already know that where your new desire, this card basically means you gotta start study. Okay, you gotta look into your new desire. How can you truly manifest that into your reality? Okay, it takes practice because this is just the beginning with the page energy here, and you need to study and learn more about this new desire in order to move on and achieve that and manifest that thing into your current reality. So look at this garden here. It's going to take a lot of work to maintain this garden, okay? But this is the step for you to align with your higher self. And you know what? I'm seeing the collective higher self message, the last two cards. They are extremely good. Sorry, I'm sweating. The Sun card and the World card popped up. I'm seeing there's a unified of the light and the shadow after this lockdown. And the good things about this is you might think maybe, I don't know which part you stand, if you think the government is not doing right, if you're judging others being too overly reactive to the current situation, this card invites us to have this unified consciousness. We are not just light being, okay? We need to embrace the shadow because we are all one at the end of the day. So if your mom, your friends, they are freaking out about the current situation, really just understand their fear and shine your light and let them know that no matter how difficult your conversation with them, you still love them. Okay, if Boris Johnson or Donald Trump, they are not doing a great job, okay, love the fact that they have their consciousness in a certain area that is not aligned with you, but at the end of the day, we are all one, we are the world. We need to love up everything, even the darkness, and visualize the best possible outcomes, okay? At the end of the day, we all rise as a group, as a collective. The sun is gonna shine, we're all gonna be happy at the end of the day, okay? Good things are gonna come out from this. Before jumping into the last session on how to speed up the lockdown as a collective, comment below and let everyone know what are the things that you're ready to let go, so we can all support each other to move forward in this situation and not get stuck, okay? Alright, last question. How can we possibly do as a collective to speed up this lockdown, okay? How can we speed it up so we no longer trapped? This is the question that I think many of us want to know. How can we speed up as a collective, really? I want to pull 3 cards. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pull the last card as well from the back of the deck. And I'm seeing 4 cards here. The first card is the 3 of Cups, okay? A 3 of Cups means celebration, okay? We have to keep in a high vibe, okay? A high frequency. We need to celebrate and not be fear of the things that are in front of us or the current situation. Because this separation, especially the media with the Emperor card here, I'm seeing the Emperor, the power of the world, the leaders of the world, they are trying to use fear as a way to blind people. Okay, so they are trapped in the house, exactly like trapping into the thoughts, the idea of the world is extremely dangerous, and people are being wrapped and blindfolded, so they cannot see the truth. I am seeing the authority, the high authority, which is represented by this card. They are using the media as a way to scare people off. Listen, I'm not talking about we don't need to be worried about the coronavirus, but in fact, look at Dr. Bruce Lipton's work. This coronavirus is basically a flu, okay? It's the same as all different flu, we just need to improve our immune system. However, look at the media, okay? Look at the media. They are spreading fear. They are using fear as a way to motivate us to hide so it won't spread the virus, okay? When you see a tiger in the jungle, you will run away or you will fight the tiger if you cannot run, okay? This is a flight or flight response. When this happens, our blood goes to our extremities, like our hands and our legs, to run and to fight. And so our body, the core, doesn't get enough blood, energy, nutrients. So our immune system will be lowered, okay, by the fear. And look at right now, if you're on the street, if you see someone not wearing mask, if you see someone just cough, you already immediately step a few steps back, okay, because you can't fight them, obviously. And this is actually the same response you are seeing a lion or a tiger in the jungle. Your blood constantly, 24 hours, goes to your extremities, and that's why this is slowing your immune system. And if your immune system is low, you are more vulnerable to these viruses. The real thing here is use a positive vibe to encourage each other. Don't be scared of the situation. Otherwise, you are just gonna lower your immune system, okay, automatically. The next thing that you can do is just to boost your immune system. And I'm seeing that the authority, they might come out and apologize that they are spreading the rumors and the fear that millions and millions of people in the world will die. So this is not the fact. So the way to speed it up is when you see some crazy news on Facebook or your friends are sharing this, stop and think, is this triggering others' fear or not? Or would you choose to share some positive news, okay? So the whole world will not live in fear, they will not in a flight and fight response. So we will shorten the lockdown if there are more people who have this mindset, okay? And the page of wands here is the last card. This is a new action that I'm seeing. I just talked about it, sorry, I didn't see this card earlier. It's a new action, a new inspiration, but a new way of seeing things and a new way of treating things, okay? So I'm seeing maybe the world leaders are gonna come finally and change their voice, okay? They might not use fear to scare people off anymore, to lower people's immune system. They will do some more research, just like Dr. Bruce Lipton say about the fear is actually making the virus worse, okay? They might change their approach, their whole approach to this, so they will share more positive things into the world so we won't feel scared and panic, okay? These things are gonna pass, so we have to stop it and really live in love instead of fear, okay? This is the only way for us to speed up the process of the lockdown, okay? So now you know exactly what is going on with the lockdown, but are you vibing high enough to make this into your reality? I have written a 4-step to start your engine and vibe high guided spiritual morning practice for you to raise your vibration in the morning. Also, if you want to join a sacred community of spiritual awakening soul just like you, I have a Facebook page for you, and I also host live multidimensional reading there. Don't forget to check out my other readings and other spiritual related video next on how to reprogram your subconscious mind and to raise your consciousness. If you like this video, be sure to like and also subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends.